In a previous video, I gave you tips on how to make friends in college. And in this video, I'm basically gonna do the same thing. But this time, there's a twist. Oh yes, this time, the tips are on what not to do if you want to make friends, which is also very important. So enjoy! The first tip I have for you is don't be that guy. Not to be mistaken with this guy, because everyone loves this guy. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, let me describe some scenarios to you. You know that guy who's always bragging about his honors classes and who never fails to remind you that technically he's a sophomore by credit hours, even though he's just a freshman. Yeah, that guy.
I hate that guy.
And you know that guy who, when you're having a group conversation about any random thing, he always finds a way to make it about himself. Yeah, dude, he's the worst. I hate that guy. I would never do anything like that because I'm very cool. Fantastic. Dude, you're being that guy right now. Seriously. Arey, shut up. I hate when he has a point. Thinks he's so smart. Anyway, moving on.
Nothing to see here.
Tip number 2. Don't try to be someone that you aren't. This doesn't mean that you shouldn't branch out and try new things. It just means don't do things that go against your principles. Like, for example, if the group of people that you want to be friends with only hangs out when they're getting drunk, and you don't like getting drunk, you probably shouldn't spend that much time trying to hang out with them. Because instead, you could find a great group of homies who like to play Halo, which is a much better use of time. Hell yeah! Though I want to clarify, individually, these people could make great friends. But in a group, you should probably pass.
I resent that.
Tip number 3, avoid falling in love. I know how it is. You're starting at a new school, romance is in the air, you're excited to find a cutie that you can call babe.
I'm in love!
Don't do it. Just don't. You don't need a relationship, okay? What you need is friends.
You gotta have friends.
And if you get into a relationship, you're just gonna blob together with this other person and neglect everyone else. And then eventually, when you break up, you're gonna wish that you had some goddamn friends, okay? But yeah, if you have more self-control than me, feel free to get into a relationship. Just make sure to not spend all your time with bae. Which brings us to tip number 4. Don't smother people, okay? Just don't.
Don't do it.
Just like in dating, if you give someone too much attention, they may start to get creeped out or annoyed. Like, give people some space, okay? You don't need to memorize their schedules and hang out with them every day, okay? It just makes you look desperate.
You're creeping me out.
Which brings us to tip number 5. Avoid toxic people. Now, I could make a whole video about toxic people, but for now, I'm gonna describe a few of the people that you don't need in your life, okay?
For example,
People who don't value you, people who pull you into drama, selfish narcissists, Nazis, people who will hit on and try to sleep with your girlfriend.
They're terrible people.
You know, those sorts of people. It could also be the dramatic, self-righteous type that's always trying to prove a point.
I'm vegan now.
Because they want people to think that they're woke. I don't know what the hand symbol for woke is, but you know what I'm talking about.
Stop saying woke.
You don't need extra drama in your life. Those people have some things that they need to figure out for themselves.
Who am I?
And hey, maybe you can help them through it. Even I do that sometimes. But yeah, at the end of the day, you gotta watch out for number 1, yourself. Which is why you should like, subscribe, share, and hit that bell. See what I did there? I'm watching out for my number 1, which is me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, never share your password, okay? Never.
sexy